Hello YouTube, this is Alston. I hope you're doing well because I'm better than I've ever been. Classic. Welcome to my channel where normally I discuss affiliate marketing, passive income, and making money online. The only exception to that is on Sundays where I like to create a little bit of motivation for myself and for anyone that is watching for the rest of or for the upcoming week. So if you are interested in listening to some guy on YouTube or some guy on the internet provide a little bit of motivation for you to head into your week, stay tuned and continue watching. If you are not and you maybe came here for affiliate marketing, check out one of my other videos. I'll actually link it right here to help you out. All right, so for this week, I actually was talking with my physical trainer, physical therapist, and I expressed to him the importance of failing. And I said to him, just kind of off the cuff or offhanded, that you need to have the baseball player's mentality. If you know anything about baseball, before analytics took over, the primary thing that people judge talent, to quality, how good you were, if you were a Hall of Famer, if you weren't a Hall of Famer, was on batting average. Now, obviously, if you know anything about baseball, batting average can be a little bit deceiving or kind of even convoluted. But in general, with baseball, someone that hit 300 was a Hall of Famer. If they had a career batting average of 300, they were almost an automatic Hall of Famer. Now, again, if you know anything about baseball, there's a little bit more that goes into it, but in general, just stick with me here. So if they were a 300 hitter, that means they reached base or they found success 30% of the time. That means 70% of the time they failed. And why this is important for business and affiliate marketing and really anything that you do in life, you have to realize that you are going to fail. Most likely, you're going to fail many more times than you find success. We celebrate the success, we enjoy the success, we envy the success, but really it takes all of those little failures, all of those strikeouts, all of those ground outs, those pop outs that don't leave the infield. It really takes all of those little things before you can get to that first base hit, before you can hit that home run, before you can do what you really want to do, before you can find that success, maybe that first $100,000 or $1 million, whatever your goal is, you are going to fail a bunch of times, and that's fine. That's good. That failure is laying the foundation. You fail because you say, hey, maybe I'm going to try it this way, and it doesn't quite work out. That's fine. That's helping you. That's all skills and knowledge and practice for when you find the success. It's very easy to see, thinking about sports again, it's very easy to see professional athletes when they're on their field or court or wherever they are in front of millions of people, seeing them take a jump shot or hit a home run or whatever it is that they do. We see their success. We see that they've met the mountaintop. They've gotten to the level of success that they want. But we don't see when they were 6 years old, missing layups, missing jump shots, not being able to hit the rim, dribbling the ball off their shoe. They have dribbled the ball off their shoe many more times than they have played in the NBA. I'm sure in an honest moment, if you asked a professional athlete, any athlete, they'll tell you, I failed thousands of times, but you only see my one successes. We only see the professional athletes when they're at the top. We only watch, if you follow the NBA, we only see the 82 games and then the playoffs of them doing whatever it is that they're doing. We don't see them missing the jump shots. We don't see them having to run the wind sprints and maybe not making the times that they needed to make. We have to, as a business owner, regardless of what type of business you're in, you have to be able to fail, not accept failure, but be able to fail so that you can get over that hurdle and find the success that you're looking for. If this is making sense so far, I want you to comment makes sense. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But getting back to the analogies and building something going forward, there are going to be many, many, many more times that you don't find success. That's okay. As long as you are using that failure as a stepping stone to the success that you're looking for. Going back to baseball, again, you're going to strike out a bunch of times. You're going to ground out a bunch of times. But people don't see that maybe in practice, batting practice, you're fouling out. Maybe you're striking out. You're just missing the obvious. But we people do see the end result, which is making it to the big show, making it to that big game, Hall of Fame, World Series, all of that good stuff. And that's what we need to remember as small business owners, as entrepreneurs, is we are going to fail a bunch of times before we get that success. Very rarely does someone just step on the scene, make one video or sell one product, and it's automatically a success. They'll tell you, if you read any books, they'll tell you the most famous inventors in the world failed a bunch of different times before they found that success that made them who they are. I actually tweeted out earlier this week or earlier last week, failure is just practice. You're just practicing. You're warming up for that success that you are going to find eventually. That's why it's very important that you have that persistence. You actually have to have a little bit of stubbornness. If you are serious about whatever business you are entering or getting into, you need to have a little bit of stubbornness to say, I will keep going until I find the level of success that I'm looking for. It's very easy to quit. You could quit right now. You could stop watching this video. It's very easy to quit. It's very, very difficult to be stubborn and be persistent to keep going until you find that success, because usually success is right around that corner. So think about that going into this week, heading into Monday. If you've got a full-time job like I do, if you're looking to build an online empire like I am, if you're continuously working, you're losing sleep, you're losing possibly friendships or whatever else you're sacrificing, just know that you are going to fail, but you need to have that stubbornness, like a baseball player, that stubbornness to say, okay, I struck out this time. My next time up, I am going to get on base. I'm going to get that base hit. I'm going to do what it takes to find success this time, because that's what it takes. It takes continuous opportunities, continuous chances, persistent stubbornness in order to find that level of success that you are looking for. Again, if you don't understand, if you don't like the baseball or sports analogy, look at any famous investor, inventor, entrepreneur, anybody. They didn't just step on the scene and find the level of success that they were looking for. They had to meet a roadblock, which is usually failure. They had to sacrifice a little bit, which can be considered failure. They may even had to take a step back before they could move forward, and that's all considered failure, and someone that doesn't understand or see the big picture. And so what you need to do going into this week is you need to understand that you need to have that baseball mentality. I am going to fail. If I'm going to fail this time, I'm going to get back up to the plate. I'm going to do it again. And this time I'm going to find the success that I'm looking for. That is the only way you are going to be successful. As I've mentioned a bunch of times in this video, most likely you aren't going to be successful on the first attempt. But you have to keep that persistence, keep plugging away, and eventually it'll get there. So make sure that you check out some of the links in the description. If you haven't already done so, like, subscribe, and ring the bell if this video or any other video on this channel has helped you out. Once again, my name is Alston, and thanks for watching.